Hallo, willkommen in Cambridge. Ich bin Fabio De Masi, Abgeordneter im Europäischen Parlament und werde heute für die Linke Ha-Joon Chang treffen. Er ist Ökonom und Bestseller-Autor an der University of Cambridge und wurde vom Prospect Magazin 2013 zu einem der einflussreichsten Denker der Welt gekürt. Und ich will mich heute mit ihm hier über die Krise in der Europäischen Union, über das Freihandelsabkommen TTIP und viele andere Themen mehr unterhalten. Und ich freue mich jetzt gleich auf das Gespräch mit ihm. A lot of people are concerned about TTIP, which is basically about a trade and investment partnership of the European Union with the United States. Could you tell us a little bit more about TTIP? What's your view on that agreement? Will it benefit the average European citizen?
Well, building on this myth of free trade that I just explained, TTIP has been sold as a free trade agreement. Now, people, having been told that free trade is by definition good, when they hear that this is a free trade agreement, without really knowing what it is, they tend to think, yeah, maybe it's okay. But this is not a free trade agreement. First of all, there's actually very little barrier to trade between the United States and the European Union. I mean, the overall tariff rate between these two economic entities is like 3%. It's very low. So there's actually no real barrier to trade. What this agreement is therefore about is the investment agreement, which basically creates this mechanism called State Investor Dispute Settlement Mechanism, which basically allows corporations to sue governments in this private tribunal in which three international trade lawyers sit together and decide whether this particular government regulation has reduced the profit of this corporation. This is, for example, the mechanism through which the tobacco company Philip Morris tried to repeal the anti-smoking law in the countries like Australia and Uruguay. I had been a smoker in the past, and I have nothing fundamentally against smoking, as far as people are aware about the dangers. But you cannot override this democratically created national laws simply because it reduces profits of some company. And there are even more ridiculous cases where some company that didn't even invest in a country, developing country, and then it was talking about it, and then the country changed the law and they decided that they are not going to invest, but they still sue the government because their argument was that we were going to make a lot of money by investing in your country. You changed the law, we stopped investing, so we lost money. I think that people need to really realize what this is about. It's not about reducing tariff. It's not about being able to buy cheaper American olive oil in Europe. It's about increasing corporate power against democracy. And for that reason, I think that this is something that has to be fought against if you are a believer in democracy.
Ha-Joon, it was a pleasure to talk to you. Hope to see you soon again.
Well, thank you for having me.